Hey Jamie, how you doing? I'm inside the cafe of Hickamo. I don't know if you saw my short or not, but Adam is in the hospital. He said to let everybody know. He's only there for a couple of days though. Yeah, it's about lunchtime, but it's been raining, so we haven't done a lot of work today anyway. Really, all we did was wiring to the lights that's going to be on the porch. He didn't really say. He just said he was in the hospital for a couple of days. I see you got in the chat all right. Or did you? Did you have to go through all that process again? Oh, Jamie. Oh, good. Somebody else was having problems too. But to tell you, you know, it's really hard to be a woman and be work for the post office. It's a male dominated job. Well, I'm glad. I'm really glad. It shouldn't be doing it at all, though. You like that? It was a good delivery, wasn't it? See, I got another one. I was hoping you would. I know you like my little corny jokes. I'm not sure if we're going back to work or not, though. Um, I'm glad you liked it. I'll give you a little view of the can. Are we having bad storms? Yeah, it rained hard this morning. We got the rest of the day. It's like a 60% chance of rain, but about 8 o'clock this morning, it was storming pretty bad, raining pretty hard. I mean, it really wasn't windy or anything, just thunder and lightning and rain. The three in here. Come on, show your heads. Yeah, it's a pretty nice place. And then the other section is a store. They play music in it all the time. I can't really go over there. Oh, okay. Well, Pennsylvania is quite a ways from here, and maybe it'll take a day or two to get there. Yeah, if you got yard work to do, I need to mow the yard myself, but I ain't gonna mow it while the grass is wet. We got little kids running around here. I got little brats. I wonder where Judy and all them's at. I should have messaged them. Should have messaged them and let them know I was doing the live, but I didn't. I think Judy said this morning she had a headache though. Oh, hedges are hard to cut. And what you just said tells me you're a short woman. It's not a put down. I'm just saying you're just short. Unless they're real tall hedges. Yeah, I'm going to always try to make it around 11 o'clock or 11:30 or something. My boss wants me to be consistent when I do it on break time. So he said we'll stop around 11 or so. You're not shrinking. Although they do say, I think I am too. I don't think I'm 6 foot no more. So now you're talking about the hedges. I know what you mean by coming out of the bushes. Oh, that's amazing, Jamie. You're the only one talking. Ooh. Surgery on the neck. I can't imagine. I know somebody else has neck problems. My nose itches inside my face. Did they take like a part of your neck out? Like your neck bone? Hey, everybody, hit that like. I ain't showing you haven't hit the like yet, Jamie. Hey, Peyton's. Yeah, I do. What question you got? I bet it did, Jamie. Yeah, Peyton's firewood. Go ahead and ask a question if you got a question. Oh, sorry, it's a habit, keeping an eye on everybody. That's all right, Jamie. But anyway, go after this live or whatever. Go check out the short I made about Adam being in the hospital. Put a comment in there for him because I'm sure he's going to see it. And I got a video coming out today at 4 too, Jenny. And anybody else who's watching. Oh, there's another thing I was going to tell you. Members, people who are members, they get to see the videos before the scheduled time. They can see them as soon as they're published. Yeah, I know he can't. That's crazy. I mean, it's just one thing after another with him. Same thing with Lance. But Lance is a little bit different. His health is all right. It's just other things going on. And he'll admit that a lot of it's his own doing. Yeah, I know. You know, if he's over here, he would also, I think, get better care if he was over here. But being in Australia, yeah, he does mostly just live streams now. Problems. But I only really watch him because I'm a moderator. He's got a lot of trolls. A lot. Oh, did you? I didn't see it. Hey, Peyton, could you answer it? Ask the question again. Um, I don't see the question. It's not showing up. Oh, yeah, that happens. It's crazy too. Some people just get depressed because of the time they're doing. Some people get depressed because of things that happen to them. You know, like bad things, like manhood being taken, and they decide to end it all. But it happens a lot, you know. I mean, I wouldn't say a lot, but it's more than people think it does. And some people, they just go, they'll start out normal and they'll end up going crazy, you know, losing their minds. It's sad, really. But thanks for asking that question. I always try to answer all questions if I can. Well, there's a lot of ways they do it, and a lot of ways are unique, but, you know, we get razors for shaving. That's one way. Uh, I've seen people use sheets, you know, and you got top walk and bottom walk. You got rails on the top walk. You tie a sheet to the top rail. Um, there's different ways, you know. But some people for count and do something in their cell, like, you know, I was telling you about the razors for shaving, knowing that the guard's going to come around in a few minutes and see them. So they mainly doing it for attention, but some of them are really, they're really trying to end it. I'm trying to be careful how I say things on here because YouTube might delete this or just end it altogether, you know. They've been known to do that. They've deleted some of my videos before, so you guys kind of read between the lines here. Yeah, it was a good question, Jamie. And I appreciate Peyton, asking that. It says I'm having trouble with the internet here. I don't know why. Usually service is real good down here. Kicked you out. I'm going to email YouTube about this. This is this. Maybe that's why you wasn't able to make a comment. That really sucks. But anyway, the name I picked, I haven't picked it yet. But I just picked one of the ones you guys had for this morning. But I really haven't picked. No. But I really haven't picked one yet. Still trying to. Man, you guys gave me a bunch of good suggestions. Well, if this keeps up, Jamie, me breaking up, just let me know if I break up or something. If it keeps breaking up, I'll go ahead and end this. Yeah, it is a tough one. Every one of you guys gave me good names, and then I got some more later on in the comment section. I don't know what a blue taco is, but I'm not sure. I want to know. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jamie. But still, YouTube needs to get their thing together. You had trouble getting in the chat yesterday. Somebody else did too. It's a bunch of BS, you know. But anyway, what I was saying earlier, I wanted to let everybody know that they got this thing on YouTube now. Like when I publish a video, members get to see it first as soon as it comes out. That's why, that's why sometimes you'll see a comment from Mark or somebody, when you first go in. I remember somebody saying, I thought I was going to be first. Hey, Mateo, how you doing? Thank you, Mateo. Thank you for being a fan. Yeah, especially at Peyton, it was real loud at Missouri State Penitentiary. I mean, because it was all bars in the front, so it was open. And, yeah, I knew what you meant, Mateo. But, so it's very loud. It's loud all day long and at nighttime, But the other prisons, it wasn't as loud because, closed cells. But it was still loud. And in the daytime, it was real loud. Everybody running around the wing, making phone calls, yelling, laughing, joking. It was just crazy. But I'm glad you could join the live, Mateo. I think it's something, Mateo. Yeah. Mateo Blanco. You from Italy? I believe you're from Italy. But I'm glad you guys were able to make it. No, you get used to it after a while, Peyton, and you're able to sleep, You get kind of used to it. It's when it gets quiet that you wake up. Once you get used to the noise and it gets quiet, that's when you wake up. It is, Mateo. It is less severe, and it's not like California or anything like that. Oh, all right, Mateo. Sorry about that. Yeah, in Sacramento, California, the yard is divided by race. That's right, Jamie. When it gets quiet, whether it's in the daytime or nighttime, something's happening. Especially in the daytime, it gets quiet. You go in the chow hall to eat, it's usually really loud, and if it gets quiet, you know something's about to happen. So it's always the first sign. Show you guys this again. That's where I'm sitting. The last couple times I haven't done it in here because it's been real loud. I mean, it's crowded. I do not like crowds. Well, it's like I said, Jamie. Yes, I did, Peyton. I had a TV. Most of my cellies, cellmates, we call them cellies, they had TVs too. But in the federal prison, you can't have TVs in your cell. No, there's only a few people in here. But like I said, in Missouri, they don't play the race thing. Everybody kind of sticks to their own. The Mexicans kind of hang out together. Blacks hang out together. About 40, Peyton. Is cable TV. Whites hung out. But that didn't mean that I couldn't go talk to somebody from a different race, It's just... you usually didn't have them as cellies or anything. Yeah, he is. I think Peyton is it Peyton a woman or man? I'm not sure. But all these questions are good, and none of them are stupid. That's what I say. When people are asking me questions, they say, "Oh, I don't want to ask a stupid question." None of them are stupid. All very good questions. I appreciate them. I like the questions. That's what it's about. I watched the Vikings. I watched a lot of History Channel until it became a reality show and started showing Pawn Stars and all that. That's exactly right, Mateo. But like I said, I watched a lot of history, Discovery, but I also watched like shows. I watched the Vikings. It's weird though. A lot of people in prison watched cops. I couldn't understand that. That's right, Jamie. But I never could. Never could understand why they watched cops. But I watched a lot of comedy shows, like little 30-minute comedy shows. The channels we got were the History Channel, TLC, Discovery Channel, like ABC, NBC, all that. ESPN. I did watch sports once in a while. That might be true, Jamie. I did watch sports once in a while, especially if I was paying a ticket. That's right, Messi. It might be, but I always thought it was weird that somebody in prison watching cops, or prison documentaries. Yes, there is. If you guys go to prison, man, I hope none of you go to prison. But if you do, stay away from the gambling, all that stuff that could get you in debt. Yeah, Peyton, I did watch The Office a couple of times. Anything that was funny, I watched. I like comedy. The weird thing is now I don't even hardly watch TV. Maybe a movie or something, once in a while. But all my stuff is on YouTube. But yeah, there was a lot of sports gambling. They have these tickets, and you pick the best out of four. Like if you're playing football, you pick the best out of four. Who you think's going to win? And if you hit, say you put in a stamp, you'll get 10 stamps back. If you put in, well, back then they had tobacco. If you put in like a pack of cigarettes, you get 10 back. I don't remember too many people crying. I do remember one or twice, but it wasn't because he was being picked on. Right, Mateo. I watch the news too, from time to time, and I watch different news because I want to get different viewpoints. I don't trust just watching one news thing. But I have seen people get picked on in prison, and usually I've never seen them cry. Usually they go, if they don't stand up for themselves, then usually they go to protective custody. But it's rare to see somebody cry in prison, except maybe at night. Right, Jamie. You got to get different viewpoints, because the news is biased. For example, you're watching Fox, they're Republican, they lean towards Republicans. CNN leans towards Democrats. Other stations are biased one way or another. So you got to get different viewpoints. You know what's good, Jamie? You're a moderator who's a wrench. I don't think none of you guys did. Well, yeah, you can. Uh, right, that's exactly right, Matei. Peyton, yeah, you can. Um, it's, but see, sometimes some prisons don't have protective custody, and so when they go to protective custody, they put them in the hole, and the hole is not easy time. You don't get your TV or nothing like that. You don't get any of your personal property. Now, in the prisons that do have actually protective custody housing units, um, it might be easier. I don't know. Yes, it does, Matei. They do get less free time, yard time and all that, except in prisons where uh, they have a protected custody unit that has a little yard for them. Now, yeah, I know. You guys are all awesome, Jamie. But you're right about the commissary too. Um, if you're in a prison that has no protected custody unit, then they're going to put you in the hole and you won't get commissary. Or not very much anyway. But if you're in one that does have a protected custody unit, you'll be able to spend just like they do on your yard. But like I said, a lot of them don't have their own yard or anything. I guess I lost connection there for a minute. But most of them don't have their own yard. And if they do have a yard, it's real small. You guys still hear me? Let me know if you still hear me. It might, Mateo, you might be right about that, because I didn't have no problems yesterday when I was outside. Yeah, solitary confinement, true solitary confinement is not good at all. And true solitary confinement is different from the regular hold. When you're in true solitary confinement, it's exactly what it means. Solitary means alone. You're in a cell, you can't talk to your neighbor, you can't talk to other people in other cells or anything, you're all alone. If you guys haven't hit the like yet, go ahead and hit the like. It's free. All right, guys, I think wow, I didn't realize I've been on here 34 minutes. I think I'm going to end this, guys. You guys have a good time. I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, it is cruel and unusual punishment. It's a mental strain on you. You have a good day, Jamie, too. Everybody else have a good day. All right. But I'll be here in the weekdays, probably around the same time. You guys have a good time. Thank you.